Halo guys, balik lagi bersama Tomekotis, bersama saya Hafiz. Hogwarts Legacy Part 4, let's go. Nggak basa-basi. Ya, begitulah hidup. Kita tuh harus ke herbology class ya. Lanjut quest yang kemarin.
Someone had scribbled all over the pages of my book of potions. The margins were as black as soot. And it was a copy from library.
Herbology class. Sheesh. Ada yang aneh kan? Seperti biasa, kita agak explore dikit. Nyari yang aneh. Enggak ada kan? Apa tuh? Lewat mana ya? Lewat mana tuh? Oke. Flaxweed stem. Flaxweed stem.
Rahasia.
Kita agak kumpulin materialnya dulu. Lumayan kalau misalkan
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ini mah quest. Cuman kalau misalkan nanti kita harus bikin apa-apa kan si materialnya udah kekumpul duluan. Ya, terkunci. Ini ke yang ini ya? Ke yang misi Hidden Herbology itu. Yang kayak ada tumbuhan pemakan manusia aja. Venomous tentacula. Nah ya, yang monster Venomous tentacula gitu di bawah. Ya, dan Sheesh. Ornate Juniper Gloves. Kita pakai semoga up. Yes. Up offense. Nice. Tapi seperti biasa kita pakai skin aja sih. supaya tetap kelihatan lebih bagus dan lebih gagah. Dapat yang baru, Titanial Leaves and Flaxweed Stem. Oke.
Rebellion.
Kalau misal kita udah pernah sini kan, yang misi kemarin malam, cuman kalau kita agak farming dikit dulu. Oh, ini ketinggalan satu. Lumayan. Venomous tentacula. Ada chest. Lumayan dapat 64 koin. Ngebagus banget. Masih kekunci. Oh iya, anjir kekunci. Udah, kita langsung aja tes. Tapi bentar. Ambil ini dulu. The godly. How could it full of you? Remember the strawberries are my favorite. Pada Profesor Bawang Putih, strawberry adalah favoritku. Profesor Bawang Putih. Let's go. Begin the quest.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Sheesh, dikasih buah.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Sebastian.
We do look forward to growing together.
Setelan kita yang
How
paling mencolok.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
Kayak penyanyi pop.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake root.
Accio,
mandrake root.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Protect telinga kalian,
Now,
guys.
everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
What the fuck, anjing?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Mengerikan banget, anjing.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Okay.
You can all get started.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay. Thanks for the information, nerd.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Where is mandrake? Where is mandrake?
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
In front of the whole school during a feast. I hope to have an owl of my own one day. Once, my sister sent me a howler simply because I brought one of her scarves to school with me. She never even wore it.
Kalau dari belakang kayak Itadori Yuji. Yuji.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went there.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected.
Right.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of
Sunlight.
magic,
Mama
they will
Lemon.
take time to grow.
With Mama Lemon.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy. Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Oke, kita bakal berubah jadi harvestman. Kita akan menanam.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Oke, jadi kita harus nunggu
Now,
lagi.
what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Apanya yang menggigit? Aduh.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
Excuse me, saya mengalahkan 3 Gryffindor sekaligus sama 1 Hufflepuff. Anda malah menginjek ini. Slytherin. What the fuck banget kamu, Blender. Fucking weak. Fucking soft.
Here we are, home of the Chinese. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
Farming dulu dikit. Hot tap. Gimana?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Here.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking down. Tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Bener, 1 anak kamu.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clock.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Okay.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Alright. Thank you for the lesson, Professor Charlie.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
Revelio.
Tidak dengan. Tidak dengan. Gimana itu? Oh, sini. Dalam mic.
My family's owl is getting
too many quests. Letter from Quest? Ocean class. Ini dulu deh. Oh, Expelliarmus rewardnya. Let's go. Expelliarmus. Tapi successfully avoid enemy attacks dulu kan. By dodge rolling. Yaudah deh, attend potion class dulu.
The letters end up in the local pond.
Wish someone would bring me in.
Revelio.
Cara supaya gelut sama orang yang gimana? Bentar aku belum.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potion class. Yay. Potion class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Mukanya mirip Professor Snape anjir. Sharp.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Mouse-nya di rolling.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Sheesh, meracik potion aja. 5 tetes, oke. 5 tetes saja cukup. Aduh. Tutorial masak.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Jadi abang salah.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Thank you.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Oh, of course skill, bukan luck. Sorry banget, ini mah. Udah aku mah murid jenius, bro.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
You will need it.
My Wigan-Weld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
nyerang teacher anjir, parah banget. Collect.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. but she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Hanya disuruh nyuri, parah banget.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Kamu siapa saya sih emang nyuruh-nyuruh?
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Okay. Things that you understand. Kira bakal kayak.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
A well-prepared
that
few potions on hand.
Nah kan jadi si latarnya itu kita di 1800-an ya, 1875. Oke. Mas banget dah.
Revelio.
Utopida. Fuck. Your slot are full. Apa yang dihapus? Hapus dah. Mari kita lihat kita dapat apa ya? Dapat apa? Full linen cap. Semoga statnya nambah ya. Nice, nambah. Anjay, jadi ration. Tapi enggak sih. Si skinnya tetap kita pakai yang ini ya. Tetap pakai yang ini skinnya. Parah. Okay. Ashwin the eggs. Hello.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Yep.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Kita disuruh bikin adalah potion ya. 30 detik mau main. Tunggu dulu. Duduk. Penuh dengan pekerjaan. Bingung. Bro, ada potion. Ada potion itu jadi fungsinya buat defense ya. Kita hanya buat defense ya. Okay.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Siapa?
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oh.
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Parah banget, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Parah banget, aduh. Ini salah racik deh, terus.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist.
Hey.
You've done well today.
Thank
I
you.
confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, You should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwupper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Yay, bubar. Bubar deh. Yeah, naik. Kayaknya live as a student until Professor Fig return. Nah kayaknya itu kita bisa ngedodge rolling itu kayaknya di sini deh. Kita jadi ke si net dulu ya. Ke si net nik dulu. Neti. Naughty.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from down.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how we sudah tidak ada something weirdo again.
I hope to have an hour of my own.
Let. Wah, anjir. Anjing, what the fuck? Sabar bang. What the fuck, anjing? Temannya dipukulin anjing. Parah banget.
Revelio.
Oh ya, gimana tuh? Oh ini. Yeah. Goblin Action. Jeez, taman.
Revelio.
Oh, kita keluar taman. Ada yang aneh. Oh ini. Hello.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Masih kekunci.
Revelio.
Ya. Tetap aja nggak bisa. Kirain yang ini aja apa sih namanya? Yang treasure mata gitu. Bapak. Bapak ibu sih. Bapak ibu ini bingung. Lagi ngapain ini? Ngeliatin apaan dah?
Incendio.
Kita coba bakar Ya, nggak kebakar. Keras dulu nggak bisa kebakar.
Revelio.
Jamur. Kok jago sih? Hello. Lumayan.
Revelio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Caranya gimana? Wah, apa tuh? Lumayan dapat gold. Wah, anjir. Kirain lewat sini. Aduh, salah jalan. Bentar lagi ah. Oh, gitu guys. Penampakan Hogwarts dari luar. Gede banget ini. Bayangin kalau sekolah kalian kayak gitu.
Revelio.
Nice. Leaping touch to cats. Cool. Oh. Nice.
Revelio.
Lagi. Oh, ada. Moonstone. Batuan bulan. Jangan. Kenapa gitu sendiri aja? Tiba-tiba membunuh diri aja. Aku sudah muak dengan kehidupan. Tiba-tiba depresi aja.
Revelio.
Jauh banget aja. Onai, kenapa kamu merepotkan orang? Ada kambing guys.
Incendio.
Dibakar, kambingnya dibakar aja. Kambingnya kebal aja. Shish, hewan ternak semua. Wah, apa nih?
Revelio.
Bisa masuk? Wah, bisa masuk. Let's go. Gearnya slot. Gearnya slot. Slot gearnya full. Destra. Soy. Jangan jelek-jelek kita destroy ya. 13, 12 ini destroy. Kita butuh buat penampung baru Royal Chinese.
Revelio.
Mengerikan sekali Chinese. Sled jumper attire. Ada gear baru. Oh, udah 7. Nice. Tapi kita tetap pakai skin yang ini. Karena kita sedang berada di Hogwarts. Jadi kita harus pakai seragam karena tidak etis. Anjir, nambahnya 21. Let's go. Tapi kita tetap ya scarf pakai yang ini. Nah. Let's go. Statnya jadi nambah gini. Koleksi apa lagi anjir? Oke. Tidak ada. Oke, bersih. Soalnya greget aja kalau lihat ada tanda seru gitu nih. Kayak ganggu aja.
Revelio.
Kaget aja. What the fuck banget.
I should investigate.
Oh, apa tuh? No. Oklom juice. Ini api diapin.
Incendio.
Jangan nih.
Levioso. Here.
Bentar. Kita explore dulu sini. Anjir, gelap dong. Ih, tapi ada api. Berarti ada orang.
Revelio.
Just flamboyan. Oh, kirain isinya ada ini aja, beneran kayak teka-teki gitu. Yeay. Anjir, bagus banget, gila. Warnanya masuk lagi sama rambut. Pakai ini aja sih fix ini. Pakai ini aja sih fix. Bentaran. Bentar. Bentuknya. Mana sih? Bentuknya anjing kayak apaan anjing bentuknya. Bentuknya anjir, parah banget. Udah. Duh, pikiran kotor ini menyerbu aja. Tai bang. Apa?
Revelio.
Tidak ada yang aneh. Ada enemy. Ih. Sini bang.
Leviosa.
Bah. Anjir, langsung kalah. Defeat Dark Box Combat. Oke. Tadi namanya. Nice. Complete 5 dwelling feats. Emang masih ada? Bukannya udah ini apa sih namanya? Udah beres kan? Yang tempat duel itu masih tetap ada. Dark box. Complete dwelling feats. Oke. Moonstone. Teman kita agak farming dulu dikit ya, agak explore sedikit. Saya penasaran aja. Aku tuh orang kurius.
Revelio.
Butuh ini misi butuh apa sih, ngelawan seseorang gitu. Karena kan ini apa sih namanya yang ada harus bentar. Ada side quest dulu bentar. Apa ya, kamu kenapa panikan gitu? Udah aku gak ngapa-ngapain.
Some assistance.
Apa Grace? Pinch.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Okay.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What is an astrolabe?
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Okay. Should I know who your family are?
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It's your name. You are not doing anything yet. So don't be proud of your name. It's just a name.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule.
Okay.
My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Bentar ya. Ada kodok. Ada ini dulu aja.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
G-slot full. Aduh. Gearnya full. Lebih bagus mana? Ini deh, kayaknya ini lebih entah ya, lebih bagus katanya. Destroy. Dan ya. Tartan klasik. Uniform. Wow. Nice. Bentar, anjir bagus. Terus bagus banget sih. Anjir keren banget, gila. Tapi pakaiannya juga bagus. Tapi semisal anjir keren banget dong, gila. Ini juga stylish banget anjir. Ini dulu aja deh. Sementara itu dulu aja. Pakai jubah ungu dulu aja. Back in the Black Lake. Kenapa kita harus lewat sini sih? Cara dive in gimana? Pilih juice. Di mana anjir sih? Kita harus ngedive kemana? Hogsmeade World Map Aspirant CC Fisherman. Caranya naik apa nih? Oh, ngobrol dong. Kayaknya tinggal jalan aja.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is.
Ooh. Search. Terus cara dive-in gimana ini? Cara dive-in gimana ini? Dive-in gimana? Cara dive-in gimana ini? Cuy, cara dive-in gimana cuy? Anjir guys, ternyata nge-freeze tadi parah banget sih. Tapi pokoknya intinya tadi tuh kita udah nyelam, terus kita ngebantuin goblin juga yang namanya An. Terus ya sekarang kita levelnya udah naik ke level 15. Dan ya sekarang kita mau mengerjakan misi dari ini Profesor Hicket's assignment 2. Sorry ternyata tadi nge-freeze banget anjir. Seperti biasa coba cek dulu. Nge-freeze. Aman. Tadi nge-freeze soalnya. Cuma ada suaranya doang anjir. Pasti sialan emang tai banget. Sorry banget. Kemana? Kelewat. Oh, ke bawah, kirain ke atas. Sorry banget ya. Jadi kelewat. Tapi untungnya itu masih side quest tadi sih. Yang si ketemu Ona itu belum dilakuin. Masih ada. Cuman ya gitu tadi si side questnya pada kelewat anjir. Ya ada sparkle gitu. Profesor Hicket, saya siap belajar. Dan nggak ada suaranya, atau emang nggak ada suaranya? Bu.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Okay.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus. Let's go.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life. Still at it, I see.
GG banget, gila. Rabu, thank you ya.
Excellent defensive skills.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
Did you attend Hogwarts?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House.
Ravenclaw.
Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Professor Black?
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
How fascinating, how awful.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Okay, siap. Defense against...
What are you up to now?
Meet with Nettie. Oke, sekarang kita saatnya ketemu sama Nick, sama Nettie. Jauh banget aja di sini. Untung tadi udah kebuka.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Kenapa kamu teh kepo gitu? I can say.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Thank you. Thank you for
Be on your
offer
guard.
and thank you for the time.
You can't imagine how...
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
What the fuck is that? New quest available. Files of Merlin. Helps the stranger, okay. I'm on my way to do it.
They must have come this way. Think!
Whoa.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Main-main sama gue, bro. Kamu lemah banget kan? Anjing, Rookwoodnya muncul.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Aswinder. The collection of your udah apa sih meme?
Tango! You haven't...
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You can talk about everybody!
Anjir lemah banget apaan ah? Gak seru ini. Kalian semua lemah.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Y'all is weak as fuck.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
What research? Who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
I'm too soon to speak.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service.
Nora.
Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin. How is that?
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Seem a bit tedious. How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
What am I supposed to do? Get the mallowsweet from the trunk.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Let's see what happens. What? Soft melon chops.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Expelliarmus!
I see. Ini
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Beard, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
It's my pleasure.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Nice. No stories available. Gabut. Nice. Jet appearance. Aman kah? Udah, koleksi mah nggak usah dilihat lah. Malsim. Officers. Uniform.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Okay. Don't tell anyone. Especially Professor Black. Disuruh datang ke Spets Court. Find Scrub's not in the courtyard. Hi.
Rebellion.
Scrub knows about that book you found. Is that missing something? Ya kan kita tuh kemarin nemu buku, tapi si bukunya itu yang di apa sih di bawah tanah itu lah yang Judul itu. Si bukunya itu ada missing page. Scrub does not believe itself to speak out it open. Scrub has left another note. Where's the bridge? Among the circle of rock. Take care. Tell no more about this. Okay.
Scrub?
Kita nggak boleh ngasih tahu ke siapa-siapa. Makanya kita emang nggak ini juga sih.
Revelio.
Why? Anjir gemoy awalnya. Makanya si Neti itu nggak boleh tahu sebenarnya anjing. Tapi dia kepoan banget orangnya. Emang juga ya. Even though. Apa ini? Oh, I see.
Here.
Almost there. Head for the pumpkins, just down from the stone circle inside of them. You may be able to help poor, broken-hearted Scrub.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Levioso, Accio!
Oh. Lah ngilang anjir, nggak bisa dibawa lebih. Kirain bisa. Sialan. Search for the pumpkin patch for another note. Hello.
Revelio.
Oh.
Incendio. Levioso. Here.
The young Slytherin must be exceptionally crazed by now. This crop at the water's edge, by the broken books. Okay.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Let's go. It's a beautiful view.
Revelio.
Tadi suruh sini.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Oh, Black is the headmaster.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Makanya bener, nggak ada ininya, nggak ada kupingnya sebelahnya.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value, and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Tell me about the ring.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
Oh. How did you know that?
How did you know that I'd found a book? And that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
Investigate the grove. Kaget. Dagbugnya level 16 anjir, di atas level kita. Oh my god. Ow. No, dead. Anjir, your journey says ended. Restart from the checkpoint. Cik, kuat banget dagbug. Fuck dagbug. Gak nyangka harus lawan dagbug aja. Aduh. Anjir. Finally. Okay, Pak. Uncollected rewards available in the menu. Okay. Anjing capek tadi. Bangsa ngagetin anjing. Anjir lah, fuck kata gue tuh. Kaget banget. Terus 50 XP lumayan lah ya. Cih, masuk ke gua. Oh my god.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
wall. Di jembatan kita hidupin lampu. Okay.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Polonia.
Could it be? A visitor?
What the fuck?
Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find the Black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago.
No.
Poor Scrope. Still
Why
holds
are
a
you
candle
sending
for
that ring,
Apollonia, I
Richard?
reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
May I have them?
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
Forbidden Forest? How did you steal?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armour, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Wait, the toast.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How did you lose your head?
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Okay.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Return to scroll. Let's go. Let's return to scroll. I wish that I make that book again. Agak susah anjir soalnya kalau ngelawan daguk tadi aja agak lama. Sialan yang dagbug. Return to scroll.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Sabar ya, Scrope. Oh ini yang tadi.
Revelio.
Tidak ada yang aneh-aneh lagi. Meet Richard Jackdaw at the Forbidden Forest. Oh, kita bakal nyambung ke Forbidden Forest-nya Richard Jackdaw. Oke deh. Apakah bisa teleport? Anjir, jauh. Forbidden Forest.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Hi. May there is a plan. Would you like to join me for a picnic? We enjoy a good Cornish party, almost as such as you enjoy a good mystery. See you soon. I hope you'll be chat. Oh ini. Series of Jackdaw. Letter 4 Apollonia. Hai.
Revelio.
Tidak ada yang aneh. Apa tuh? Enemy.
Incendio. Incendio.
You may want to
ganggu banget, Tay.
Is this your best friend?
Incendio.
Son that saved Treadwell.
Ganggu anjing apa bandit
The
jalan.
beasts are safer now.
Fuck the bandit. Apa tuh?
Revelio.
Oh, ayam. Kira apaan nih? Wih. What's that? Mari kita mengalahkan enemy dulu ya.
You dare slay one of my own! You will! What have you done?
Hell yeah!
Where do I set my trap? Lower or up? Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Easy peasy. Let's go meet the Richard Jackdaw.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros.
Intramuros.
I think it's Latin. or Greek? As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Sama sih, kita senasib, Richard.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Okay.
Adieu.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio.
Lupa nge-Revelio. Revelio. Hello.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Incendio! Intramuros.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Weak banget anjing, lemah.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Check those stones. Check those stones. Hey. Okay.
I wonder how big this place is. Revelio.
Hello. What's this?
These runes must have something to do with opening this door. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. That must be where this all leads.
Puzzle, but I can solve it. Emang pro ya?
Sweet. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Udah pada mati, oke aman. Kaget dikit. What the hell is that?
I'm not going to touch those.
Anjir banyak. Hello. Oh my god. Jet, new jet. Woohoo, nice. Okay, nice. Wah, dapat tiba baru, tapi looknya doang sih. Anjir, kulit letter. Let's go. Tracking not available here. Coba sana kan? Oh, apa tuh?
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Oh, ada itu.
Levioso! Accio!
Oh, gitu caranya, anjay, smart. Oh, smart as book.
Revelio.
Collect.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Ini jelek banget.
Revelio.
Tepat banget. Tai. Ada chest di sana. Gimana? Udah, kesini dulu. Kita kesini dulu.
Stupid. Levioso. An untouched chest. Judul wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio.
Cara supaya ke situ gimana? Wait.
Incendio. Levioso. Here, another puzzle. Oh, if Judul could solve this.
Easy.
Incendio. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Remarkable.
Kalau pakai Reparo bisa nggak sih?
Revelio.
Kemana sih?
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Kita ke yang jauh dulu. Easy peasy. Hello.
Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Mana ya anjing loh sini?
Revelio.
Si itunya juga mana lagi? Waduh.
Revelio.
Lumayan dapat chest. Not bad, not bad.
Untouched chest. Bill wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio.
Ada banyak chest. Lumayan sekarang.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Agak bingung aja jalannya. Sana jalannya nggak ada ya. Kalau dari map sih ya balik lagi ke sini. Ke kanan.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what the head of Richard did. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Cih, easy peasy. Anjing gedenya. What the hell is that? Serem gitu anjing lihat dia. Anjir.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how those spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Gampang banget kan? Kirain tepuh aja gitu kan.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Looks like a royal bridge.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. There's Jackdaw, looking dead. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Seperti biasa, oke? Lawan. Easy banget, gampang, cuit. Nih, bosnya kah? Tigrel, ada Tigrel. Itu doang? Gitu doang, apaan? Aduh. Dia marah hanya diajak gitu. Tigrelnya butuh ditutor deh. Yay. Tigrel harus ditutor aja gitu.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
Wow. Is that a gate?
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Sheesh. Jai. Teleport.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Oh no. The room's starting to flood.
No. Cepet lari.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Anjir. Tiba-tiba diprotek.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Oh, I see. Kita hidupin dulu ininya ya. Sedang hidupinnya gimana? Oh, udah kebuka.
What is this place?
Anjir, mirip yang kayak tempat awal itu loh. Yang ketemu Ranrock di awal ya.
Can it be?
Speak to the portrait.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss.
Yes.
But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Are you a seer?
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Ya, kita doa. Expelliarmus is the same. Anjir. Woohoo. $11 available. Itu 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wah. Still. Supaya pas kita lagi ini ya. Oh anjing, banyak ternyata tai. Sesuai everything unlock attack. Blocking a spell. Weekend well heals you to a greater effect. Nah ini butuh nih, butuh. Sama ini yang 2, yang double. Oke, butuh buat banyak lah. Room of requirement. Spells. AQ-nya jadi banyak. Nanti lagi. Exit the map chamber. Oke guys, part 4 sudah lama ya.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Kita exit chambernya dulu.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Oh, ada situ. Berarti kita harus pakai ini dulu.
Revelio.
Sekarang udah tahu ya caranya buat buka si chestnya itu harus invisible.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Quest complete. Yay.
Revelio.
Ada chest di atas sana. Loot coba. Oke. Dicukupkan sekian aja part 4. See you next part. Kita lanjut langsung dari sini. Ya.